I am back with another video. If you're new to this channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when I drop new content. As y'all can see from the title of this video, I'll be giving my official review, rating, and reaction for the Roots Picnic 2025. So first and foremost, spoiler alert, this is not a good rating. I'm not gonna give this a good rating at all, just to let y'all know in the beginning. I'm actually gonna start with day 2. So day 2 of the festival, day 2 was pretty good. It wasn't that cloudy, it was some sunshine. Day 2 got there, the gates opened at 1:30. Didn't get there until about I want to say around 4:30, because none of the acts that I really wanted to see wasn't performing until around 5 o'clock or something like that. So got in the gate around 4:30. The first act we seen was 2 Chainz. Well, it was a shared set, if that makes sense. So the DJ that was on, I think DJ Diamond Cuts was on. Actually, she was on both days, but DJ Diamond Cuts was on. Then another DJ came on, and Black Thought from the Roots, he actually came out. He did a few freestyles. Yo, Black Thought, he got bars, bro. He can rap on basically any beat. Lyricism, like Black Thought, he that dude. So Black Thought, he performed. Then after that, Pusha T came out.
3 hoes, trifecta, no money, hold money, you blow my watch better. Let's go. Come on. Let the smoke shine.
Pusha T did his set. He did all the old songs, or features. Lamborghini Mercy, I don't know if that's the name of the song, but he did all the old stuff. Then he brought his brother out, No Malice, and Eclipse. They back together.
Holding no to rose gold, the Lord's beautiful. Before him, I'm too ashamed to show my big machine. So me, help but the fall from grace. Motherfucker, hot damn, come on, it's a new day.
They actually coming out with an album, so I'm waiting for the album to drop. But the Clips, they did all their old songs. The Clips, particularly Pusha T, they didn't miss a beat at all. like the way they spit, their flows, the cadences, how they can like tell stories, they still got that same oomph, if that makes sense. So they did that set. Then later on, 2 Chainz came out. Of course, you know 2 Chainz. I think that's my first time seeing 2 Chainz perform live. I don't think I ever seen 2 Chainz perform live until Roots. So Chainz came out.
What's up? Yeah, I said. Unless I'm with you, if I take you out of the picture, real niggas won't miss you. No lie. Sing that shit.
Did all his songs. He did the birthday song. He did damn, I can't think of the name of the song he did, but he did some of his old stuff. He did a few other things on his set. So of course the crowd was lit. The crowd was in it the whole time. That whole set, I would say, was lit. That entire set, from Black Thought, the Clips, to 2 Chainz, that whole set was lit. The whole crowd was in it. Never lost the crowd at any point in time. So watch that set. Then after that, we headed over to the amphitheater stage. I think it's called the Man Stage. So head over there, and over there, who they had performing? Well, the Backyard Band, which is a go-go group from DC. The Backyard Band, they was wrapping up their performances. Then after that, the Roots came out. So of course the DJs, they getting the crowd hyped. After that, that's when the Roots came out. The Roots, they did all their old songs. So I think they said this is the I think this year was the 30-year anniversary or 20-year anniversary since their first album came out. So they was celebrating that.
My mellow in the front seat of the Jeep, bumping beats for your heat in the summertime. I rise to the shine at 12:20. Brothers is getting money. Ghetto streets is sunny, it's mad hot. What I gotta do, I'm not sure. I call him Mora. This short I know from Bora Bora. Was rapping for a second, not what I reckon. I was doing this shit. She was inviting me to the flip that I'm with. Blew a kiss, click. Now I'm in the shower. I meet a bath where I simmer for half an hour.
They didn't do the song I wanted them to do. I wanted them to do the song they had with Erykah Badu, but they didn't perform that. But anyways, their set was cool. I wasn't bored at all. It didn't lose me at any point in time. they brought some poet out. I forget her name, but she was going real deep as far as the poetry that she was spitting.
When screams seem to pray, send messages of pleasure and pain to his fuck-tainted brain. But her screams mask laughs. And
Like she was, as y'all seen in that little clip, like she was going real deep. Pause. So yeah, that whole set was cool. So after that, it was like a little intermission. So I went and got something to eat. I actually got what did I get? Yeah, I got some fries, and I went to the little Rita's joint and get water ice, which is really Italian ice, but in Philly, you know, they call it water ice, so it's like a Philly thing. But went there, and of course, the next act to perform on the same stage was Kaytranada. This is actually my second time seeing Kaytranada perform. I actually seen Kaytranada last year at Broccoli City, so this has been my second time watching him perform. He gives good shows, I would say. He, you know, different mixes, how he mixes different songs. Like, he keeps the crowd into it the entire time. This set, I would say, is probably about it had to been at least nearly an hour long. I would say probably longer than that. So he did his thing. Kaytranada shut his whole performance down. Of course, you had to put on your glasses because it's getting dark outside, and you know what Kaytranada likes to do when he's on stage. You know, different lights flashing and all that. So it's good to put glasses on, so if you don't want to get like epilepsy and nothing like that, or fuck with your eyesight. But anyway, yeah, his set had to been at least like an hour. After that was over, we walked over back to the main stage. Of course, Meek Mill was headlining, so waiting for Meek Mill to come out. Again, this is day 2. I'll say, as far as weather-wise, day 2 was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. It was a little windy out. It wasn't as warm as people would like it to be, but it wasn't cold compared to day 1. Again, I'm gonna speak on day 1 real soon, but day 2 was pretty good. Wasn't no rain. It was some clouds, but it was sunny for the most part. The field was muddy, but they put like wood chips in like the muddy area, so whereas though you're not stepping directly into mud, you're stepping on wood. The stuff that they have on like playground, like wood, what do you call them, like wood pellets and stuff like that. So they put that down. Walked over to Meek set, getting ready for Meek to come out. He actually came out to his first song on the album, Championships. It's called I think the song is called Champion.
Philadelphia, make some noise in here tonight. Roof Picnic, make some noise in here tonight.
He came out, acknowledged the crowd. Of course, like I say, he started playing all his old songs. I wanted him to perform House Party. He didn't perform that, which is all good. But I did want him to perform House Party. So he did, like I said, he came out to the first song on his Championship album. He did a song that we got with LMA. LMA didn't come out. He just did his verse. Then he did the song that he had with Nicki. And of course, obviously, Nicki didn't come out. Of course, why would you have your ex come out? That'd be awkward as hell. But anyway, he did a song that he had with Nicki. All the old stuff. He did, what else he do? There was a few songs he did. But at one point in the show, which I actually knew what was going to happen, he actually brought out Friday.
I need your loyalty because I love the real. If we get blocked on the road, let's find a different route. I'm too deep in finish it.
Like a song pretty much remembering, you know, people that they lost. Of course, Meek lost his father. And I didn't even know Friday lost his dad. You know, rest in peace to both of their fathers. And then Friday, of course, Friday did his set. This is my second time seeing Friday. Just like Kaytranada, I seen Friday perform last year at Broccoli City. I would definitely see Friday perform in person, live. Like Friday is somebody else who I feel, though, in my opinion, he gives great shows. He gives great live performances. So Friday did a couple of his songs. Then after that, Meek, he did like a tribute to all the rappers that we lost.
So they been with. So I'm hold it down to it. Women at the club. I just wanna see my niggas flossing. 100 bands every time I walk. Let's go. If you keep it chillin', it'll blessing for me. Be down in them trenches with that Westin on. My mama, she can't sleep like I'm in early mornings. But mama, I got 30 and it's 30-40. Anybody before they get me, shout out price. Used to pray the ramen noodles, turn the lost. Gotta watch my own homies on the roster. Cause this is the type of money get your line down. And I can't trust nobody. They ain't your homie and they not the somebody. That's how that they were.
Full tribute to everybody that was lost. You know, pretty much continued to speak life into the crowd, saying don't ever give up on your dreams. Always staying focused, stay locked in. He kept relaying that same message throughout his entire set, and that's why I found real dope about his whole set. How he would perform songs, but at the same time, like, he would actually talk to the crowd for real, and he wasn't just talking just to talk. Like, he was talking to the crowd like, yo, if you got dreams, keep up with your dreams. Don't let nobody stop you from pursuing your dreams. Don't let nobody basically knock you out of position, so on and so forth. So he kept on performing. Then at some point in time, of course, he had to bring Gilly out. Of course, Gilly's from Philly. Then he brought Wallow out.
Hold up, listen. First of all, hold up, cuz. Calm your nut ass down, man. Nut ass nigga. First of all, we gotta give a major shout out to Live Nation on Urban. Shout out to Sean G and the whole team over there at Live Nation for believing in Meek Mills. Make some noise for Meek Mill. We gotta give a major shout out to Philly shit. And before we get into this, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to pray for all the mothers that are scared that's waiting for that phone call. I really need us to pray for each other. And I need us to stop looking in the mirror, shooting in the mirror, especially the young brothers. But we gotta really start being prayed up and realize that we not the enemy. But we gotta stop all that fucking black hate. Make some noise to stop black hate. No, we pushing that shit back. Fuck that. Now you gotta give them this feeling, take it all the way back to the essence, and burn it the fuck up. Hold up. We got a lot of out-of-towners in here tonight, right? So before I get out of here, it was a must that we remind them who the Super Bowl champions is. So for everybody out of town, this how we go. E-A-G-L-E-S.
They spoke a little bit. Wallow, of course, he spoke. He gave a motivational speech. Somebody else whose videos I like watching, you know, he inspires a lot of people. So he inspired the crowd. Now the grand finale, or what, the moment everybody's been waiting for. As soon as that beat dropped,
Paddywhack, sing the dreams unfold. If you want it, you gotta see it. What is it? Like I said, like a nigga sneeze, nigga please for them trick and squeeze, them get cream.
Never let the hoes get in between.
Who started? Little nigga, but I'm lying. They love me when I was stuck in their head. When I can party, I go and get it regardless. Draw like I'm an artist, no calling me shit. I don't say a word, what's up?
whenever they play Dreams and Nightmares, you already know the crowd's gonna get hyped. Then when that beat drop, that's a whole nother level. But we played Dreams and Nightmares, ended out on that. I didn't stay for the whole set because I was trying to get out there to sort of like beat the crowd, even though, you know, it was still took a little bit of time on getting out because I guess they was letting everybody out, leave out the one entrance, sort of like Dreamville. So end of the festival, walked back to the car, then went back to the hotel, crashed because I had to check out the next morning. So that's the end of day 2. Now, day mother freaking 1. Day 1, bruh. When I tell y'all that if I decide to go next year, if they say rain is in the forecast, if rain is in the forecast, I'm not coming. If you look up the word unprepared in the dictionary, whoever put the event organizer's picture right next to that word unorganized. So my thing was, all right, cool. So it was raining for most of the day, day 1. It was rain start, rain stop, rain start, rain stop. Shit was annoying. So of course it's rainy and it's windy. It felt like late November outside. Like, mind you, like, this is the end of May into June. Like, why the fuck does it feel like the beginning of December? Like, come on, bruh. So day freaking 1. So it started. They sent out a notification where, okay, so the gates were supposed to open, I think, at 2 o'clock. So because of the rain, they pushed it back to around 3 or 3:30. So I was like, cool, I can chill for a little bit. So I was actually, me and my homeboy, we was like, all right, we're gonna pull up at like around. We pulled up there like 4:30. Got there, long ass line. People were actually leaving. People that were leaving, they were literally saying like, yo, don't do it. We've been here for like since 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Don't do it. They were letting some people in, that after that they stopped letting people in. Now, mind you, it had stopped raining. And also, mind you, people were still performing on stage. So we got to the gate. We was at that gate outside in the line for, had to been at least 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours, bruh. We was outside and there's a whole bunch of people, thousands of people outside of the gate. Nobody's getting in. And like I said, mind you, they're still continuing with the festival. People are still performing. People still coming on stage as if nobody's outside the gate trying to get in. So at this point, y'all basically saying, fuck us. Y'all basically saying, fuck everybody else up there. We care about everybody here. So they weren't giving no updates. The only updates they were giving was on their Instagram page saying, oh, it's a vibe. Roots 2025, it's a vibe in here. Such and such just performed. Jeezy just performed. Glorilla just performed. So they're basically gaslighting the fuck out of everybody who's still standing outside the freaking gate. People that's been there, that's been standing there since 3 freaking 30. They ain't letting nobody do the checkpoint. They ain't letting nobody go through the little gate to scan your ticket. People are just standing there. So as we were standing there, the line's moving up. Not because people were going in, but the line's moving up because people were leaving. Like, people were standing in line hours and hours. So as people were leaving, we was trying to get information because we all way in the back. So we was trying to get information like, yo, what's going on? They saying, oh, it could be like a 3 to 5 hour delay for to let people in.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
So I'm like, 3 to 5 hours? Like, bruh, that's the whole goddamn day. 3 to 5 hours? Like, what the fuck? We just gonna go in and see one performer, then leave? Like, come on, bruh. Like, people were leaving. People kept on leaving. Again, we was there from freaking 2.5 hours. We was there from 4:30. We didn't get in that bitch till 7 o'clock. We ain't getting it till 7 freaking o'clock on the dot. So you got people in line, they frustrated, understandably so. You got freaking people passing out outside the gate, standing in line. They passed out. So of course we had to get medical attention. So the medics, I guess they were inside the festival. They came out there. They finally came out there to attend to people's needs. People were talking to each other, vibing. And like I said, it's been raining on and off all fucking day. So at some point in time, that's when the clouds started rolling up again. So you already know it's going to rain again. So people had put the umbrellas up, put the ponchos up. I ain't have shit. So I was like, fuck it. I'm thugging it out. If I get rained on, I get rained on. I don't give a fuck. I'm already pissed off. So it really didn't rain heavy like it has been, but it was a little bit of rain, but it was raining for a little bit, then eventually it stopped. And once again, Roots, they weren't giving no type of update at all on the Instagram page. The only thing, the only thing that they were updating us on was who's coming on stage next, who just got done performing, what are the vibes like inside the festival. That's the only updates that they were giving. People commenting nonstop about how disappointed they are because they're still standing outside the gate. Like, people paid hard-earned money to come to this festival. You would think that they would be better organized for the rain. And the thing is, y'all knew since freaking Sunday, before y'all even started setting up, y'all knew since Sunday that rain was going to come that following Saturday. Now, okay, Sunday, I get Sunday, it's a little too far out. It can change between now and then. But as soon as Wednesday hit, and I seen that, okay, it's still gonna rain Saturday, you would think somebody would keep up with the weather and be like, you know what, we need to prepare for this. We need to prepare for, rain, whether the field gets muddy. We need to prepare for that because we don't want people to wait outside the gate for hours and hours at a time. So again, they were unprepared. They don't say, oh, this is a rain or shine event, but don't be prepared for the rain. Like, make it make sense, bro. Like, okay, rain happens, it's nature, I get it. But again, don't say rain or shine as if you're gonna be prepared for rainy weather. They were not prepared at all, bro. Not. And that's why I said, if I decide to go next year and they have rain in the forecast, I'm not coming, bro. I'm not coming. I'll probably go, depending on how the days look. Say if it's raining again on Saturday, I'll probably just go day 2 or something like that. But like I said, if rain is in the forecast and it felt like it did day 1, I'm not coming, bro. I am not going. I'm not even gonna pay. I'm gonna buy me a day 1 ticket and go to day 2, and that'll be that. But day 1 was fucking horrible, bro. It was horrible. Like, chaotic, unorganized. They're not communicating with the fans as far as what's going on inside the festival. Only thing y'all telling us is who's performing, who just got off stage, and who's gonna come on stage next. That's all they saying on IG page. People, I wasn't too mad about missing Jeezy, because I'm gonna see Jeezy again later on at another festival that I'm going to. Stay tuned for that. So I wasn't too mad about missing Jeezy. I wasn't mad about missing Glorilla either, because I seen Glorilla at Dreamville. So I wasn't too mad about missing any of one of them. But I still wanted to get inside to, this is my first festival, so I wanted to get inside to check out the vibe. I want to visit all the little stands and all that, which I eventually did day 2. But I wanted to visit like the stands. The dude that played Terry from BMF, he was there at the little BMF tent. And at the little BMF tent, you can actually do like your own little music video type joint. But man, day one was a shit fire, bro. So 7 o'clock come, finally got in, went to the main stage because Tems was about to perform. My second time seeing Tems, because as you all know, I seen her perform at Dreamville Fest. So this would be my second time. Field, of course, obviously the field is muddy as fuck for certain areas, because how Fairfield Park is set up is like part walkway and part, the main part is like grass. So everybody, a lot of people was trying to stay away from like the muddy areas because they ain't want to, fuck the shoes up and nothing like that. So found a good spot, seen Tems perform a little bit. Didn't stay for the whole set because again, I already seen her perform at Dreamville. And of course, I love Tems. Anytime Tems announce a show, I'm gonna try to go to that. because I love seeing Tems perform live. Like her voice, her voice and delivery is like one of a kind. So I would definitely love to see her perform again. But anyway, left Tems set, walked around for a bit, checked out all the little tents that he had set up. So they had, of course, they had like the Jack Daniels tent, tent. They had like a sort of like similar to Dreamville. Yeah, Jack Daniels tent. They had a Patron house. They had tents where you can go and sign up just so you can get free stuff like shirts and bandanas and all that, which I actually did. I didn't do it day one. Actually went to those tents like day two. Day two, that's when I really got all the free stuff that I got. So went over to work that way through the festival, went over to the main stage. So over there they had, I forgot who just got off stage, but I went over there to see Latto perform because I always want to see Latto perform live because I love Latto's flow. I've been watching Latto since she was on the rap game when she was like what, 15 or 16 years old. I went over there, went over a little to the stage or whatever, got a seat. Of course, the DJ's hyping everything up. Now mind y'all, go back a little bit. So because of the rain, everything's fucked up. So people who were set to perform, they weren't coming out the time that they were supposed to have came out because everything was pushed back. So Latto, her set, I think she ended up coming out like 30 minutes or 40 minutes later than what her original time was. But anyway, so went there, DJ hyped the crowd up. They played Swag Surf. DJ was rocking, I give it to him. Played Swag Surf, he played Boots on the Ground. I think he played Wipe Me Down. Played Back That Ass Up with the Ladies. Then he played all types of stuff, anything to get the crowd hyped, to keep the crowd in tune while we wait for Latto to come out. So like I said, I think she came out at least 30 or 40 minutes later than what her original set time was supposed to be. So Latto came out finally. Latto looking good as she always does.
What time you on? That tutu ain't gon' do that. I ain't get me out my dog, huh? Don't get me wrong, I'm crazy bitch, but I tell back, I'll get the switch. You know he put up, right? What's up? Bitch on me.
As Latto was performing, guess what it did outside? It was raining again. So this time it was like raining and it was like kind of windy. So mind y'all, the sun's going down. So like I said, it was already cooler early in the day. So if the sun's going down, you can imagine how cold it is right now outside. So it was raining for a bit, windy. We was like under like a this stage was like a pavilion, so it wasn't like it wasn't outside, if that makes sense. So it was like a pavilion covering everything, so we really didn't feel the rain. Unless the wind blew some of the rain in, which it didn't blow a whole lot. But rained again. So Latto's performance actually left early before her set time was over, so to beat the crowd leaving. This what really pissed me off. So sort of going back to day two. So remember when I told y'all it was like wood, they put like little wood pellets and chips on the ground to cover up like the dewy muddy areas. So y'all didn't think to do that while setting up for the festival? Y'all ain't think to do that? Because again, y'all knew it was gonna rain. So y'all ain't think to put like the wood and stuff down on areas that probably is gonna get muddy? Y'all ain't think to do that shit? Like, come on, fam, make it make sense. But anyway, also, so somewhere up in this video, y'all gonna see the aftermath of me. I actually had to step in mud to get through the crowd. So of course, those shoes, I brought them back to life, so they weren't You know, I didn't throw them away or nothing like that. I scrubbed them down real good and they look brand new. But anyway, yeah, so with that being said, my overall rating for this entire festival for Roots Picnic 2025, I'm gonna give it a hard 5.5. And I'm only giving it a 5.5 because day 2 sort of, you know, was a lot better than day 1. So I'm giving it a 5.5 for that very reason. This is their, what, I think this is the 7th or 8th year, I believe. Now I get it if this was the very first Roots Picnic and, you know, shit's unorganized, you know, things are chaotic. Okay, cool. This is the first one. But this is their 7th, I believe it's their 7th freaking festival, fam. The 7th one. And you mean tell me that you're not prepared for rain? Like, come on, bro. If you watching this video and you on the event staff, I'm pretty sure you got an earful already, but you getting it from me too. Get it together, bro. Do better next year. That's all I'm saying. Just do better next year. Another thing too, why the hell is it cold? This is, again, late May into early June. Why the fuck does it feel like the beginning of December outside? Like, why? Like, like, bruh, spring, fight back. Like, what are you doing? But anyway, but yeah, that's my overall review and rating for Roots Picnic 2025. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment. Even if you was at Roots, comment down below your experience. Did you were you inside the gate already? Do you think it should have been a higher rating? Comment down below. I'm gonna try to get to everybody's comments. But I'm in this video here because I actually got somewhere. I'm actually going to like a R&B day party type shit, whatever. But anyway, I'm in this video here. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, and please, whatever you do, don't forget to tell a friend. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when I drop new content. As always, I appreciate y'all, love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.